Happy second New Year. Yes, you know what I mean. Winter arc. And now, when I'm going to show you a clip, watch it.
Bitch, I'm counting bands. I'm starting to write down what the fuck. Baby, I got racks up in my titties. Oh my god.
Did you see that reindeer? Or bear, whatever, I think it's a reindeer. First, let's notice something. At the beginning, he was jacked. He has been working out and doing some stuff even before the winter arc. And you saw the calendars that he ticked, right? You saw the calendars that he ticked, right? You saw the days passing by. He cleared them. The time he woke up. You saw it. You saw him training. You saw him working hard. Didn't you? But what about you? Usually. How many times did you post that video? Or how many times have you posted that video already? And it's not yet time. It's not yet even time already. It's time. What is it? How many times have you posted that video? How many dates in the calendar have you checked off? That is what counts. That is what counts. How many days have you checked off? How many reps did you do? How many sets? How many days did you not skip? How many days did you do consistently? That's what matters. Not posting it. Not whatever. Happy second New Year, lad. Lass. Happy second New Year. It's so ironic that the second time people are going to go back and put the dust off their New Year resolution is 10 months into the year. It's an amazing start, but it's usually true. For the first 2 weeks of the new year, they decided, yeah, new year, new me, new plans, new goals, new city, whatever it is that was new. Then you did that, didn't you? Didn't you write your plans out? Didn't you set the milestone, the timeline, the month? So what happened? What happened, bro? What happened? How far have you gone? How far have you gone? It is unfortunate, but still, because there's always light in the dark, yin and yang, life is a paradox. Good must exist in bad for bad to be certain. It is a chance. This winter arc trend, this winter arc hype, or New Year resolution hype, is a chance for those who might mistakenly fall in love with the process to progress. It is a hidden thing. Just like, and the reason why I believe that, because just like me, all I started to do was work out. And from there, I started watching reels. Before I knew it, I started watching maybe how to do this set or the other. Then before I knew it, I started seeing motivation on my stuff. And I did the work, man. I read books. I did workout. What else it is, I found a skill and I was learning. I did work. And yeah, I may not be exactly where I want to be in some particular aspects. But I have gone far. And I'm not saying this with any form of pride or whatever. I'm as eager to grow as someone who is, let me not start with that. I want to grow. I have to grow. I have to leave the position where I am. It is not favorable. I don't like it, and I have to leave. But even if because there should be good in bad, I have other metrics and I have accomplished, and it makes me proud, and it should be the same for you. So, are you going to use this hype, this winter arc, this whole trend, which sounds so bloody weird, that a trend, usually brain rot, dancing or all of that, is what can make you live where you want to a place that is greater? Are you telling me that TikTok is finally going to make you the guy you always wanted to be? And the fun thing is that you don't scroll past Instagram and you do not see the motivation. It's there, man. You don't lack motivation. You lack action. And that is the thing that is the easiest not to find. You lack action. Yeah, I know I might be speaking to someone who is confused or whatever, who is confused or what situation that is that. But if you feel like you don't have a dream in life, but you know that you're not meant to be where you are right now, just go take a video, how to make money 2025, and pick one thing that connected to you and just set it on YouTube. Then follow the steps, or check your ChatGPT or whatever it is. Then follow the steps. It doesn't need to be aligned with you. Just take it. And now, for structure, the 3 very important things that you could do. I mean, there are more, but 3 very simple, important things. Well, definitely not going to be simple. Now, is it? 3 things that you can do to make sure that you come out of this winter arc. Winter act. Arc, for the workout bros, you know what I mean? So we're going to start by doing something significant that shows that you're entering a new season. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. But you don't have to shave your head. I did shave my head for various reasons, winter arc included. Do something. Get a new watch. Change your wallpaper, paint your room, or get a new girlfriend. Just kidding. Do something that it's different, it's not normal. It shows that you are transiting. You're giving yourself a reminder, something obvious. You can change your phone, change your pouch or whatever, write it down on your wall, change your environment. You need to expose yourself to a new pattern, to fall into these basics. Now, the second thing, you're going to have, like I said before, you're going to have to want a goal. And this goal is not a typical type of goals. It's something like, I want to be in this type of situation at the end of this. The easiest thing is I want to have a good body, a good physique, or I want to make certain amount of money, or I want to have made certain amount of money, or I want to have talked to certain amount of clients, or I want to have done so and so. You have to have a goal. What are you working on? You do not need 10 on your to-do list. If it has to be like this, then you just write one thing and you write it down every single morning or night, signifying that you're going to work on it for that day coming. So you need one goal, one purpose, one dream you're going to have to work on for the period of this winter arc. Now, together with it, there are 5 parts of your life that should grow every day. I talk about it in my previous video. Go watch it. You can go watch it, and probably going to be in the description. It's going to be in the description or somewhere around here. Wake up early. You have to wake up early this time around. You don't have time. You've lost so much of it. You need as much as you can. You can't sleep 8 hours. Mental, financial. That is basically the whole point. That's basically the motivator. We can talk about finances later, but that's basically the motivator. Money. Physical and spiritual. Spiritual is so important. You have to connect to a higher power, whether it's God, Allah, Buddha, whatever it is. Connect to a higher power. And in fact, for the atheists, connect to yourself in a point of your abundance. Connect to yourself in your point of accomplishment. Connect to something higher than where you are right now. That is what spiritual growth means. You reaching closer to a higher spiritual entity or spiritual power. They say form relationship with God in the churches. That's what they mean. You need to be closer to a higher spiritual power. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna talk about physical. You have to have 6 packs. Go burn that weight. I mean, if you're overweight or obese, then maybe you want to lose 100 pounds. Or I don't really know how that works, but okay. What about pounds that makes sense? Lose some pounds. Make something bigger. Don't look down. Make something bigger. Your muscle, let your biceps be big, let your chest be big, let your hand, your muscle, your triceps, your delt, whatever, your neck, let's be big. Or let it be chiseled. Don't look down. Let it be chiseled. It's not for anybody, it's for yourself. Working out has been one of the things that changed my mentality when I did a few push-ups and my body was changing rapidly. Space of a month, 2 months, I was looking way different than when I started. I was like, wow. And for almost all the years that I have been on this journey, I've always held to my growth, my physical growth, as a placeholder to what consistency can do, to the possibility of an end result which is desired. If you give yourself the time and the patience and the endurance, you will become a totally different person. Lastly, track it down. Get your journals out. Go buy one if you don't have, or get your notebook. Get your journals out. What's your metrics? Write them down. How much do you improve on it every day? You have to track it. It is an experiment. Take it as an experiment. It is an opportunity, an experiment, a chance to study yourself, to see how exponential, how fast or how exponential your growth is when you decide to put in the work. How fast does it take you to switch from a state of obscurity to achieving accomplishments? How fast does it take you to get in from the state of confusion and distraction to a state of flow? You have to make sure you understand how, was it hard? How hard was it for the first few weeks? And how hard did it get as time went on? You have to know yourself. It is a chance to study yourself, and it's also a way to fall back on and to understand critically, not depending on the volatility of your memory. Do videos, write down, and many others. talk to people, like have milestones and like celebrate them and all of that. If which there might not be a lot of that, but you have to celebrate something. Smile every day. What made you happy? What made you sad? What made you feel good? What were you grateful for that day? That's basically what I journal about. If I don't have anything to say, I just say what was good, what was bad, and what I'm grateful for that day. So do that. There is nothing else anybody wants to tell you. Whether Andrew takes shouting or a brokey, Jordan Peterson crying and expressing how he feels at the pain of others and how they grew, or whatever emotional thing you're going for, or to me, the underdog who you might never want to even listen to, but you might have to, or you probably will, when I become great and reach my goals and all of that. Now you're gonna be finding my first few videos, but it's fine, it's cool. I mean, I can't wait. I'm not really doing this for any this is just like my personal journal, but I don't mind whatever I'm doing working out good. So you can help do that. But nobody is gonna come and help you to take action. The ball is literally in your court. Are you gonna watch it fall, or are you gonna stand up and do some work? Stand up and just touch it. Just touch it. Just make sure that they didn't say that you left it down. Touch it. Take an action. Do something significant. Do you know how to make a dent in the world? Make a dent in your life. Or make a dent in your family. Make a dent in your life. Come on, man. Oh, no one told me all this. Me. No one did. Luckily, I don't like that word for this context. But I found out early, and I'm working out towards greater heights. So I guess you could say it's good for me. I was lucky. I guess not like other people my age are not being more successful, but I'm lucky. But you have to, if you want to be lucky, you have to lock in. So enough of ranting. Go ahead and try. Don't feel because anybody's forcing you. You see the motivation everywhere on your Instagram feed. You see it there. Come on. You have to put in some work. No one is going to come help you. You're going to help yourself. The only person, like I said before, that's come to save you is when you allow the future higher power, like I said before, to come and save you, to come and motivate you enough for you to take action. And that all happens in the mind. So literally nobody's coming to save you, but structurally or literally someone is coming to save you. You have a choice. Go with this large trend and crowd of people and be the few that succeed, or the crowd that remains the same and I take back my word, becomes worse. You only have one way and two paths: action and eternal obscurity. No, not eternal, but obscurity or glory. Pick.